and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone.
This song on 2K so fun. Where man be singing like a Jamaican
I be
song.
deleting some of them junk, but they do an update and then
They
like,
put some new
back.
stuff on there.
I'm like, bro, leave her alone, bro. I done went. I'm like, first I'm like, we got Nelly, nigga. Oh.
He just singing his heart out on 2K. I'm like, nigga, what are you singing about?
Boy. Tell me my heart again.
I'm gonna put some C Breezy on 2K.
Bro, that's what they need.
They would have definitely been on some live. They would have put some C Breezy on the old live.
They need, like, that's the part about it, but like, I can't stand it because he not on the. But I ain't never heard Usher. I don't never hear like R&B. Type it up.
All right. Let's see. You gotta turn injuries off. So I won't be messed up. All right, so quick overview of the playoffs. We got let's see, Dallas 23 games, Houston 23 games, Sacramento at 23 games, Warriors at 23 games, Pistons at 18 games, Spurs got 30, Wizards got 42. So not sure what's gonna happen there. I don't know if Wizards or Spurs they probably end up evening out somehow, but I think it's gonna be a tight race for these playoffs. We got a couple teams that's under 500 that's in the playoffs right now that's probably gonna drop if they, like Milwaukee, they're 24-25. The Hawks are 23-25. Cavs are 22-26. And the Heat are 23-28. So very possible that Sacramento, Golden State, and even possibly Detroit could make it, make a late push into the playoffs. So we'll see what happens in this sim. I don't think there's going to be any computer teams that drop. That drop below. They get ahead of Dallas and Houston. Based on their current schedule. I think Dallas should be locked into that second spot. And I'm thinking Houston should be very close to that third spot. So let's see what happens.
Do it, Bobby.
See him through date computer. It been so many times I almost hit that junk. Like when I was just trying to see in the computer game. Hit the see him through date. Nigga would have been in the playoffs a whole 2 weeks earlier. I ain't never heard this song. Now they got the whole Jamaican mix on this joint. I'm so special. So special, so special. See what these awards gonna look like. Mark Wheel's gonna be in D-Port, right? Make all defensive team come up.
I don't know.
I saw that nigga put up 31 rebound.
That boy the GOAT, man.
Who was that against? Was that
them Pistons? Crazy. I don't even know how this nigga. I genuinely. I don't understand why
Nigga got 20 boards in the regular game, 30, 31 in the sim.
crazy. I said, this is stupid.
I like how the free agents were. Hopefully, when we get to the off season. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So they didn't even show the awards. I guess I gotta go back and see the awards. So we'll look at the playoffs later.
Okay.
Regular season
What are the
awards.
Cavs? Boston made it. Lakers made it. Ooh, Rockets, Lakers. Let's go. Okay, Six made it.
Rockets, Lakers. Yep.
Milwaukee,
Kings made
Dallas,
it.
Kings in that thing. Indians, Philly.
Ooh, a Dallas, Milwaukee gonna be
Milwaukee.
nice.
Yeah. I'm more intrigued about that Houston Lakers matchup.
Houston Lakers then gotta see OKC possibly next round.
That's what I'm talking about. That third seed nasty.
Then niggas gonna have to go through Boston. Then we got me and Mike possibly on next round. That's some good matchups right there.
King got to beat the Pacers so he can play them Mavs.
2, 3, 4.
That's
we
always so good.
So we had 5 teams make it. Pistons missed out. We're gonna let's look at the overall records right quick and see what happened. Let's see.
Tobey Maguire about to give out Spire.
So Detroit was 25 and 33. So they were 3 games out, basically. Spurs were 4 games out. They were 24 and 34. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hornets got the 5th worst record. What's your thoughts on that one, Carl? That's where y'all wanted to be. Wizards got 12 and 46. So they had the worst record.
We'll see. We got long. I'm looking forward to this off season. So y'all need to go and finish y'all playoffs ASAP.
Let's see. So Grizz number 1, Dallas 2, Rockets 3, Sixers 4, OKC 5, Kings 6, Pelicans 7, Celtics 8, Warriors 9. Okay. So Denver ended up making it. Denver made it 30 and 28. So Boston, OKC, Denver all made it, which is good. Those were the 3 computer teams, and then Phoenix missed out. So Phoenix may end up being replaced next season as a competitive computer team per se. So let's see. Let's look at these awards right quick. Ja MVP. I can't believe he won that. John had averaging 23 points, 11 assists, and 5 boards. Ja MVP. Zach Edey, Rookie of the Year, 13, 9, and 2 blocks. TJ McConnell, 6th Man of the Year, 11.7. I was like, Gary Trent should have won that, huh? But Gary Trent might start though. Victor Wembanyama, Depoy. Maybe won Depoy without playing the game. That's crazy. Dang, Victor Wembanyama most improved too. He went most improved. James Harden, Kia Clutch Player of the Year.
Y'all won that
Kia Clutch Player of the Year, James Harden. Okay. Taylor Jenkins, Coach of the Year. Who is Guy Bass, Executive of the Year?
ass.
All right, let's look at these all team selections. So first team All NBA: Ja, Wembanyama, Giannis, Luka, Jokic. Second team: LaMelo Ball, Joel Embiid, Trae Young, LeBron James, SGA. Third team: Jalen Brunson, Dame Lillard, AD, Halliburton, Bam Adebayo. That's a weird third team. I know Brunson 8 this year. He averaged 29, almost 30. I'm surprised Dame made it though. And how did Halliburton make it? Defensive team: Wembanyama, all bigs on this junk call out. Mark Williams, Evan Mobley, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis. Mark Williams, all defensive first team. Let's see, second team, Rudy Gobert, Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, Adebayo. Man, not a single guard or wing made them defensive team. All rookie first team, Zach Edey, Alex Zar, Matas Buzelis, Dink Pat, Donovan Clingan. Second team, Bub Carrington, Richardshire, Stephon Castle, Jerry McCain, Reed Shepard. Okay. So some good team selections right there. Some good team selections. So yeah, back to these playoffs, man. Let me actually put these minutes back on 11 and turn injuries back on. Okay. So yeah, these playoffs should have some interesting matchups, man. What you looking forward to the most, call out? The Houston Lakers matchup?
Yeah. I think that's gonna be a good one. I'm ready for them Rockets and them Lakers, because with the addition of Kyrie at the trade deadline, I think that really gave Lakers a little bit more offensive punch. And then with the way the matchups will go, Houston Rockets, I like to see a Kyrie Harden match, Braun versus Jalen Green, and of course AD versus Sengun. I say Serpent. Sengun. I think that'll be a good. Also, and then OKC Minnesota, I think that should be a fun one as well. Just computer series, we won't see it. But I just like the matchup with those teams because I really think that series can go either way, because I think both teams match up pretty well offensively. So I like to see MPJ, see if he's making a difference for OKC or did he hurt him, because he'll be going against Julius Randle, and I would expect him to win that matchup. And then, Chet will be able to pull Rudy Gobert out of that three-point line, space the floor out a little bit. So I think it'll be a good one. And of course, I say Dallas, Milwaukee should be good. I want to, especially seeing the fact that Gary Trent had a career high against them Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
So seeing the fact a very tough game for the Dallas play, I'll be interested to see how this matchup will play out. Of course, I got Dallas winning the matchup, but it is 2 out of 3 now. Or is it 3 out of 5?
No, 2 out of 3 in the first 2 rounds, and then 3 out of 5 in the last 2.
Yeah. So 2 out of 3. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. So I think that'll be fun, man. But I like the playoff matchups across the board. Low key, to be honest with you, I look at it from a demographic standpoint. Since with 16 teams, it's not terrible. I think the worst travel schedule, looking at this, would be either, I don't know if it's Sacramento, Indiana, or New Orleans, Golden State. Them 2 worst travel joints out there.
Niggas gotta go from niggas in a 3-game series. Gotta go from New Orleans all the way to San Francisco.
Facts. Nigga pack an overnight bag. That's
so I wonder,
crazy.
is it one at home, then one on the road, or is it like, I think that is how it's gonna be, one at home, one at the other team spot, and then the next game or something like that. That's a lot of travel.
Yeah, I mean, but we ain't paying for it.
Right. Nigga gotta travel 2,300 miles in between 2 games.
Crazy, man. The budgets are crazy now. Travel budget going through the roof. But what you think, man? What's your favorite series?
I like this New Orleans versus Warriors too. New Orleans is a low key good team on here. Golden State, they do have DeAndre Ayton there, but I don't know if they're gonna have a matchup. They're gonna have a matchup problem with Zion. And I also think that they have Murray. They have guys that can defend. Steph, if they're able to get matched up on them, that's gonna be an interesting series. But Golden State do have the defenders in Thibault and Lonzo to try to guard CJ, Bi, Murray. But I think Zion is he's just hard to answer. You need typically someone with a lot of size to try to guard Zion because of his strength on here. I'm also looking forward to that Dallas Milwaukee. That's gonna be a good one. Giannis is almost unstoppable on here, and then considering what Gary Trent did to Dallas earlier, they did beat them during the season too. Sacks should take care of Indiana. I would anticipate, but I do think that Houston LA is gonna be really interesting. mainly because Houston they struggle with size on the front court. LA got AD, so that's gonna automatically be a headache on top of the offensive punch they got, with Kyrie and LeBron still LeBron too. So, and if those matchups, if all the favorites win, assuming Golden State beat New Orleans too, OKC next round versus Houston would be a good matchup. Or if OKC and LA advance, seeing who they match up with between maybe Dallas and Sacramento would be interesting. Because to me, those are some tough computer teams to deal with. Also interested to see where Boston heads, because Boston, Orlando, Philly, Denver, those four teams are at the bottom. Those are computer squads. We'll love to see if Boston makes it all the way to the finals, conference finals. Or I guess I call it semifinals. It's a no conference. Making it all the way to the semifinals, they're gonna be hell to deal with. So if they make it all the way, it'll be interesting too. But we'll try to wait and see them games after all the user series are done though. But that's it, man. I'm gonna post I posted the playoffs in the chat. I'm gonna post the teams and the awards in there too for everybody. But once we finish this joint up, we'll have an update on how season 2 gonna go. Gonna be some changes, to reduce the amount of games needed, for reward incentives and kind of get rid of that schedule aspect too. It'll take a little bit more time to kind of build those out. So we'll try to change it up to make it, it's all about trying to make the league fun and making it, less like a chore to play so many games. And so we'll make some updates, going into season 2, see how it go. But I think that's it. You got anything to call out before we head out?
Oh man, y'all go and tune into these playoff games, man. Watch, support, enjoy. For people who didn't make it, myself, Pistons, Wizards, and dare I say the San Antonio Spurs. We got work to do in the off season. Make sure we only got 9 users. All 9 should be in the playoffs every year, so we should have more users in the first round, man, if we can help it. So let's make sure we maximize what we got to do in the off season, improve our teams, play your games to make things necessarily better. Let's go from there. Good luck to everybody in the playoffs. I got my finals prediction: Grizz, Dallas, Grizz in 3. Grizz in 5.
Okay. I said Grizz in 3.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like dropping a game in these first 2 rounds gonna be hard because you either win 2 straight or you out. So the first 2 rounds gonna be interesting. So I hope everybody remember 3-game series, first 2 rounds, 5-game series, last 2 rounds. So it'll be interesting, man. But that's it. We'll holler back. We'll have another probably pod coming up. Shit, probably either before the off season or around during the off season. We may do some live podcasting or some shit like that. So we'll holler after that.